The FCC just did it again, my friends. The FCC yet again makes another landmark move that is going to cause litigators and lawyers to come out of the woodwork when you're trying to make the wealth using AI to sell final expense insurance. So we're going to go into what they did, what you don't want to do so that you can stay into a place where you can take care of great people, have a business hopefully that will be a blessing to you, but you don't want to get yourself busted for violating the FCC's new laws. So we're going to go into some of this with you. Before I do, my name's Jason, and I'm your friend in the industry, and I am so blessed to recruit and partner with some of the most amazing agents, as well as agencies that align here, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face-to-face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. But let's dive right into this fun and yet frustrating content for you. If you are one that has been sucked into the vortex of you need to use AI to actually make a living, and let me tell you, insurance agents sometimes can fall victim to this, and I don't want this to be you. So, this is the Washington Post. The FCC makes it official. AI generated voices in robocalls are illegal. This is just a short bit ago. The FCC announced on Thursday a ruling that makes robocalls using artificial intelligence generated voices illegal. This is just weeks after New Hampshire voters received calls from an apparently digitally generated voice impersonating President Biden. So this problem has been going on for quite a bit. When AI has happened, when ChatGPT, a lot of people in this space thought, wow, this is great. Let's use a bunch of robo voices and really get after these leads, because we don't really have to pay a robot to call these leads for us. We can do some opt-ins, and here we go. Well, let me tell you, those types of leads have been illegal for a long time. They're called avatar leads. If you've been in this business for a hot minute or two, you're going to lose money dealing with this. Well, a bunch of bad actors have been using AI-generated voices in unsolicited robocalls. Family members pretending to be somebody else. It's fakeness, my friends. So don't use, first off, AI to navigate final expense insurance sales. You can be gifted yourself. You don't have to get yourself into trouble here. The FCC ruling, which was unanimously adopted February 2nd, gives state attorney generals new tools to crack down on those who use voice cloning technology to perpetrate robocall scams. Well, you're like, but I'm not using a scam, right? What I'm doing isn't illegal. Well, let's keep reading, my friends. From the horse's mouth. While robocall scams using AI-generated voices were already considered illegal, already considered illegal, for those of you thinking about doing it, don't. Thursday's ruling clarifies that generating a voice with AI for a robocall is illegal in itself. You're going to get sued, my friends, if you're using AI to do outbound calling. You are putting yourself in harm's way. The FCC already says it's illegal. So if you're doing that, if you're doing like voicemail blasts, you're doing a bunch of AI generated stuff, my advice to you is stop, and stop. All right. If you got away with it, don't ever do it again. Okay. AI generated voice technology is becoming increasingly sophisticated. Of course, it's great, right? A lot of places make a lot of bucks selling you some AI course on how to have a robot do everything for you. Be careful here. They're going to get paid. You're going to get played. It's the ability to create voices that are strikingly realistic. The technology also makes it easier and cheaper to perpetrate phone scams. All right. And you're an insurance agent. You're not trying to do scams. But once again, my friends, the FCC already says that generating of itself, you're going to get just in a very bad place here. Just don't do it. The technology's rising prevalence was on display before January's New Hampshire primary, and this is talking about the presidential blah, blah, blah. But they were doing a bunch of stuff with AI, even for presidential stuff, and it put you now in even more of a crosshairs environment, and you're going to be pink mist here. It's not going to be good for you. Criminal investigation into a Texas-based company doing thousands of calls, warning, do not mess with this. Don't try it. If you do, we'll work together to investigate. We'll work together with partners across the country to find you, and we'll take any enforcement action available to us under the law. The consequences for your action will be severe. My friends, this is nothing to mess with. Be careful of just thinking that the path to least resistance here is going to get you paid more. It's going to take you out of this business. The FCC has made it extremely clear that AI generated voices in robocalls are illegal. Don't care how sophisticated it is, don't care what you were sold from when you realize that lawyers are sitting back on their phones waiting for you to do something stupid and nailing you, and now you don't have a business in the first place. So I hope this doesn't put you in a place that you go, oh man, I don't want to be in the business anymore. But this is going to get out of the industry, these bad actors that really aren't acting in the best interest of the consumer. They're lazy agents that are going to be a litigator's lunch, unfortunately. So the FCC made it official. AI generated voices and robocalls are already illegal, but now they are even in the crosshairs at a greater depth. I hope this helps you. If you need any free resources, jasonfinalexpense.com. Make sure that you've got the subscribe and notification bell on so that you don't miss some of this other content that will hopefully help you help others. We'll see you soon, my friends. Remember, you've got what it takes.